center. I feel like just back up. Yeah. Center. Center. Focus. 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 Freaking focus. Hello, everybody, and welcome to what we're going to start calling Tipsy Thursdays, where we're going to share tips on how we achieve some of the looks and lighting styles for our movies. And hopefully, this will help any of you new filmmakers get some of the looks that you guys need to make your films what they need to be. You know, this is like the hardest thing for us to do here, and I'm going to show you how I achieved this look and the equipment that I use to do so. So let's dive on into that, right? Welcome everybody to Tipsy Thursdays, where we're going to share tips on how we achieve some of the lighting styles, camera angles, and looks that we achieve in our films to help you guys out in your filmmaking career. So I'm going to show you some of the equipment that I use, as well as how I did this with a behind the scenes shot, and hopefully this will help you guys understand that, you know, it's very easy to get the look that you are trying to look. So first off, take a look at this scene. As you can see, I have two light sources for you guys to take a look at. I have one practical right over here, and then I also have motivation light coming from the window over here. Now, what I'm going to do is, in the behind the scenes shot, I'm going to show you how I mimic and enhance this light to make it pop. Now, a lot of times we get the misunderstanding that we have to beam like an extreme amount of light, or we have to have extreme amount of equipment to get that. I'm going to show you the basic equipment that I have, so you guys can go and get it too. And I got almost all of my equipment on Amazon. So let's talk about that. All right, so first up, we have the Ambit Full A2 tube light. This comes with multiple settings, and this is the one that I will use for my key light today. Next, we have the Metal Light. Next, we have the Metal Light RBG light, and this one is super powerful. I will be using this for the outside light today. Now we have the newer EX 60 watt LED light. This will be used as the fill light today. And next up, we have the newer EX 60 watt. This one will be attached to a spotlight. And we have the Sigma 30mm 1.4 art lens. So let's talk about the setup. The motivation light here. Now, what I'm going to use to mimic that or enhance that light is going to be the mini tube light that I showed you guys. I have that right here to the left of me, and what that is doing, that is enhancing the warmth of the practical light that I have in shot. Now, off to the right of me, I have a LED light, 60 watt, and that is attached to a spotlight. It has a spotlight attachment. Now, what that is doing, that is beaming harsh light, mimicking the outside light that you guys see. Now, as we all know, the sunlight is going to be set to about 57 Kelvin. So that is what that light temperature is already set at daylight. What I have bouncing off the walls here is, again, another newer 60 watt LED light. This is going to be shooting upward, giving me bounce off the wall. So I'm using my natural white walls to give me a spread to go ahead and fill in the back to act as inside light. As you know, when light comes into the house, it will bounce around, and that is where you get the nice soft shadows. So I'm using that to be my fill light. Since I don't have any negative fill, I'm going to now use the different levels of the light to give myself this nice little contrast that you see here. So normally I have a huge softbox attached to one of my newer lights, and it's beaming right here, giving me soft shadows off the side of my face. For this setup, I decided to show you guys a more simpler way because not everybody has huge softboxes. So with the tube light set to I believe it's set to about 40% and set about 2 feet away from me, I'm able to get soft light off the side of my face, not getting really harsh shadows, but getting great exposure. So you're able to not only see the, and please forgive me, I'm not great at remembering all the different cuts of the light, Rembrandt, umbrella, butterfly. I'm kind of bad at that, but I do know what I like and what looks good on camera. So as I go for the split tone, the splitting of the light, I have the warm light coming off to the side. I have a very soft feel coming in from the right, which is now increasing, set to a different. There's multiple ways of achieving the type of looks that you want. Now, normally I would have a top light giving me a nice hair off the side, but because I have the spotlight coming off to the right, I'm using that as not only a hair light, but also separating me from the background, giving you guys that depth that you guys see in the shot. So I hope that these tips will help you guys in your journey, understanding that being creative with the lights that you have. Now I only have 4 lights in total, and the big tube light that you see, I threw that bad boy outside. You did not get to see that in the behind the scenes because I realized that I knew as I shot this, the sun would begin to move, and I wanted to keep consistent lighting coming from outside. So I took that, blasted it at 100%, and set that outside, so that way I would be able to have some control over the lighting that you see in the scene. You still have to be quick. You still have to make sure that you get the shots done in a timely manner, because things does change. As it does, clouds move, things light changes, and as I said, you have to roll with the punches. So I hope this tips helps you guys on your journey. And again, stay tuned for more. We will be having more of these coming. Next week we will be talking about composition and framing, along with lighting and how you can achieve a cinematic, or hell, just a pleasant look overall. I hope this helps you with your podcast. I hope this helps you in your filmmaking, understanding that framing and lighting is a big part of it. And I hope that I, here at PT Filming, can help you guys achieve that. Well, I think that's all that I have. Yeah. Bye.